Hey, what's up guys? It's Diputs and I'm back with the third part of my elemental tutorial, and I'm going to be talking about gemming and gearing today. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I do. And what I do is I use the 4-piece elemental set, and that's going to be also with the ringmail gauntlets, and this is because they give you haste instead of crit. So I use the resto gauntlets instead of the elemental gauntlets. I also use a couple other pieces of elemental, resto gear, and just for the hit, and also because of the stats are on it. Haste is pretty important, and so is hit, so I get this, and then reforge some of the spirit into mastery, as well as the meditation boots, and that's because they have a lot of mastery on them, and I'll talk a little bit more about mastery in a second here for elemental shamans. I also use a few pieces of raid gear, and I use this ring here because it has no hit on it, just has mastery and good stats, and also a socket there. I use this trinket because it has a ton of intellect on it, and the proc is it's like an extra bloodlust or something. So the last piece I use is this neck, and this neck just has a ton of mastery on it again, and a little bit more hit, and so I reforged into some haste, which is great for elemental as well. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the mastery as far as that goes. Mastery is great for elemental because it provides a lot of extra burst for you. It's unexpected, of course, but the more you have, the more you can rely on it, in my opinion. So I get a lot of mastery. I also get a lot of haste, but I prioritize mastery over haste, and then haste is next. I know a lot of people go for maximum amount of haste, but with my setup I'm only a few percent under their haste, but I'm like 9% over their mastery usually. So I choose to go with mastery over the haste, even though I still have a lot of haste. Mastery is my priority. So while I'm gemming, I gem mostly intellect. I think that's the best thing that you could gem. I don't generally recommend gemming for PvP power. I would probably just go with intellect stam if you want to activate the bonuses or whatever. But I did here because of the jewel crafter's gems. So other than that, my yellow sockets I use 80 intellect and 160 mastery. Same in my ring. Same in the chest. Same in the shoulders. So I go with a lot of mastery, but mainly intellect as far as gemming goes. So try that out. You'll have a ton of spell power. As you can see, I have 26,369, so that's a lot. I think that this is probably the best way to gear, just because, like I said, I'm barely under other people's haste, but I have a lot more mastery. So I think that this is the way to go as far as gearing goes. So try that out. I use the cruelty band, no hit, because I can get it from the boots, the neck, and also this belt. So reforge all of your crit into mastery, and if you already have mastery on the gear, then reforge to haste. And other than that, that's all the stats you're really going to need. Always, if you need more hit, use spirit, because it does the same thing for you that hit does, and also gives you mana regen. So another tip there. I'm sure everybody knows that by now, but just for anybody who's beginning to play an elemental shaman, go with spirit instead of hit. So I know this one was quick, but that was just my gearing and item guide. So hopefully you guys liked it. Don't forget to sub and like and comment. Leave me any questions that you have about what I said down below, and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as I can. So you guys have a good one. Stay tuned for my next video. Probably going to do a dueling tutorial, maybe. Some people were asking about it, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can throw one together, and I'll put it up soon. You guys have a good one.